I stumbled on this really amusing comic strip this morning. You remember the one with the funky eccentric scientist character and his sidekick cat, the awkward Yeti? I still can't stop chuckling at the way it portrayed technological innovations. The cat seriously seemed more competent than most of us dealing with AI. Jokes aside, we had quite an interesting day at Neural Nest today. Speaking of which, would you believe if I told you that our tech geeks turned into groovy superstars for a night? Well, let me begin from the start. This evening, out of the blue, Sarah and I decided to give a surprise to our team. We hosted a karaoke night at Neural Nest. Yes, you heard it right. A room full of tech nerds with microphones in hand. It was definitely a sight to behold. You should have seen Harry, one of my team members, belting out ABBA. Looked like he was having the time of his life. The purpose was celebrating our recent business achievements, and man, was it a success. There's no harm in letting loose once in a while, right? And guess what? I sang Don't Dream It's Over by Crowded House. Right, not exactly the karaoke standard, but some people appreciated the classics. Even met Jake there, our jiu-jitsu instructor. I do love seeing people from different circles mingle. It was kind of nice, having an evening that wasn't all about coding or business strategies. Interestingly, Rachel just got back from a surprise salsa class in Nice. Seems like surprises are in the air lately. I made my usual cheeky comment, asking if she was learning the dance of Cuban Pete. We had quite a good laugh at that. I hope we'll all get to catch up soon. Sam did express his desire to join our karaoke night. Maybe next time we can drag Rachel too. I've got to admit, I do enjoy these little moments in the midst of all the startup chaos. It helps put things into perspective, I guess. Honestly, days like these make me reflect on our startup journey. Not just the hectic schedules and countless discussions, but memories like these, spontaneous karaoke nights, friendly banter, even those impromptu debates. These are the things that make this ride worthwhile. After all, at the end of the day, Neural Nest is not just a company, it's a community, our small family. I heard this really cool band today and thought of sharing it with you. They're called The Algorithm. And guess what? They're a DJ and a drummer duo who makes algorithmic metal. Yes, there's such a thing, and it's as cool as it sounds. You should give it a try, might even help you with those office blues. Talk about the start of an odd vegan day today, buddy. The aroma of bacon and eggs didn't greet me in the morning. Instead, I started my day consuming green smoothies and oatmeal. I guess this is what the next 30 days are going to look like for the sake of environment preservation. Quite a leap from Burger Paradise Chris to Vegan Chris, I would say. Sacrificing my fondness for New York steaks wasn't the only highlight. Today's lunch was an experimental vegan Korean bibimbap I prepared, and surprisingly, it wasn't half bad. Throughout the day, I did find myself battling weak moments walking past BBQ joints. But hey, lasting change was never achieved in the comfort zone, right? I even shared about this challenge in our group chat today. You won't believe Sam's reaction. He suggested integrating vegan recipes into Neural Nest. Honestly, it sounds a bit wild, but Vegan by Neural Nest has its charm, don't you think? The matrix of the culinary world, as he calls it. Say goodbye to recipe books and say hello to AI-assisted cooking. Talking about challenges, our Go match went down with Sam on the chat. The convo ended with him threatening to stage an onslaught, while Rachel got her popcorn ready to watch us sweat it out. Now, isn't that something you'd like to see, my friend? Switching gears to a rather unexpected topic, Sam, Rachel and I ended up discussing the latest MMA match featuring the Korean zombie. That knockout punch was epic. You know how passionate I am about jiu-jitsu. Maybe neural networks could emulate the strategic planning that goes into every MMA match. Just kidding. Anyway, that's about it for today. I have a meeting with Neural Nest in a couple of minutes. They might start wondering if I'm still their team leader or a vegan guru on a mission. I'll keep you posted. Fancy a change of pace, buddy? Instead of the usual bustling New York or stressful tech stuff, I decided to do something spontaneous today. Did something I haven't done in a while, went on a road trip. The destination, Martha's Vineyard, the gem of the East Coast. No, you heard it right. I packed a bag and just hit the road in search of a quiet retreat. It was so instinctive, it almost felt liberating. Going on a deserted, off-the-beaten path was quite a dramatic leap for someone like me, who's usually jammed with coding or business strategies. Well, they say spontaneity is the best kind of adventure, and they are not wrong. Martha's Vineyard undoubtedly has some of the most spectacular landscapes I've seen. The clear blue skies, the stretching coastlines, the untamed nature. It was almost poetic. I must say, this kind of impromptu exploration could be the stress reliever we entrepreneurs need from time to time. And guess what? The friend who's been with me through this journey, no, it's not another tech nerd. It's Brenda, your old road trip buddy. Yes, she happened to be in town and hopped along, bringing back memories of our old adventures. I shared this with the gang today, and their reactions were priceless. They were pleasantly surprised, to say the least. Sam applauded my adventurous spirit, and Rachel marveled at this nice change from coding. She even asked me to take loads of pictures. You remember how she loves those? That convo eventually let us reminiscing about our college days, road trips, last-minute project completions, crazy parties. Funny how these little chats can evoke such strong nostalgia, right? Do you remember Tom Lee? We caught up today after a while. He said it was refreshing to know I'm out here, exploring amidst the startup chaos. He was also keen on swapping our set Go match to a chill Netflix night for a change. Talking about nostalgia, do you remember how obsessed I was about those Matrix movies? They fascinated me. You know, all that bending the reality stuff. Sam is now trying to decode the Matrix. Watched it again for fun. Can you believe it? Well, with Sam, we never know where his geeky passion might take him. Now, wouldn't that be a sight? Him wearing a long trench coat and sunglasses, spouting philosophy like Neo. Anyway, that sense of nostalgia got me hooked to some old songs as well, right here in the car, cruising along the ocean. So I'm ending my day here, sitting by the ocean, looking at the sunset and jamming to some classics. Romantic, isn't it? Listen, this place is something. Peaceful beaches, friendly locals, and the food. Oh, the food. Makes me wonder why I didn't consider this break earlier. Now that would have spared me a lot of those anxious nights, wouldn't it? But hey, starting tomorrow, it's back to the grind. The thought itself is energy draining. Guess I'll wind up here for the day.